Welcome to my late night chit chat, and tonight we are going to be talking about washing type 4 hair daily. Can people with type 4 hair wash their hair daily? The short answer is yes, but I'm going to explain tonight how to make that work because products are super expensive. You're super busy. How are we going to have time to do that? What if I live in an area where there's hard water? What about over manipulation? What about, protein treatments? Do you still deep condition? How are we styling? My hair takes forever to dry. Like, how are we going to dry it? Don't worry, we are going to cover all of that in this video. I started washing my hair every day back in 2021, 2022, and I got dragged and a lot of negative comments about how my hair was going to fall out and how, if you have this type of hair, you shouldn't be doing that. And I'm happy that I ignored them because none of it was true. That was the best decision that I ever made. It was really freeing and just, I really loved it. And honestly, the only reason why I stopped is because I got locks and then I ended up combing out my locks and then I just kind of forgot and just kind of fell off. But now I am getting back into it because that is when my hair was just like truly, truly, truly thriving. And I love that. So now I want to help you. So, first, let's start off with how to make time for it. Make it a part of your shower routine. So, if you have time to shower, you have time to do your hair. What you're going to do is hop in the shower, start with your hair first. So, get your hair soaking wet, do your shampoo, do your conditioner, let it sit and kind of like marinate a bit. Then, do the rest of whatever you typically do in your shower routine. Go back, rinse it off, go back to your hair, detangle. It's been, sitting in the conditioner, so it's like nice and easy to detangle now. Detangle it, rinse it out. There you go. When you get out of the shower, you're going to, dry your body off, do your skincare routine, and then you're going to go in with your hair routine, which would be, applying a little leave-in and a little hair, moisturizer or a styler, whatever you're going for. Dry it and boom, that's it. So, if you want to do it during the day, you could even let it air dry. If you do it at night, I would suggest that you dry it with a hooded dryer or a diffuser just so you're not going to bed with soaking wet hair. But if you do it during the day, especially if it's summertime, it's okay to air dry. Also note that the more you do it, the quicker it becomes. So as you get used to having it be a part of your shower routine, you're going to be able to just like whip through it like that. And it's not like an extra outside thing that you have to do. It's like an all-in-one. Next up is price. If you're washing your hair every day, obviously you're going to be going through products more. You do not have to buy expensive products. And just because a product is less expensive does not mean that it is cheap or bad quality at all. You've got Aussie, Not Your Mother's is my personal favorite. L'Oreal, like there are so many good options out there that are really nice quality and also really budget friendly. So it's like sustainable with your washing every day. Okay, next is drying time. This is a big one. So if you have a lot of hair, your hair takes forever to dry, invest in a microfiber towel. And they're not really expensive. You can find them on Amazon. You can find them, like Walmart, Target, CVS, usually by like the shampoo aisle. Get a microfiber towel. So what you would do is in the shower after you rinse your hair out, wring it out, you put your microfiber towel on, you put your towel on your body, and the microfiber towel is drying as you dry your body off. And you do your skincare, pop off the microfiber towel. Your hair is damp, but it's not soaking wet. So now you can go in with your styler or, your hair lotion or whatever. And now because it's not soaking wet, that is going to speed up the dry time. Also, you can go in with a diffuser after that or a hooded dryer if you have one, but I know most people probably don't. So you could go in with a blow dryer or diffuser. And you don't have to use a high heat. You can use like a medium to low heat setting or even the cool setting and just make sure that your hair is dry. But um, microfiber towels are really going to speed up the dry time. Another thing that's going to speed up the dry time is just try to pick one product. Like try not to layer too many products. Mousses dry quick, creams are kind of next in line, and then gels take the longest to dry. So if dry time is like something that's really important to you, maybe, try not to layer 2 and 3 gels. Maybe, try a mousse or a mousse in a gel. But, if you can, especially because you're literally about to wash it again the next day, you really don't have to layer products. The most I would do is like a leave-in and then a styler, or you could just do a moisturizer and call it a day. But there really isn't a need to layer 3 different types of gels because you're literally about to do this again the next day. Manipulation is another thing that a lot of people were worried about. All manipulation is not the same. Manipulation and like the whole over manipulation thing was originally referring to hair styling. Washing your hair is hygiene, so they're not really the same thing. You need to wash your hair. You don't have to braid your hair. You can braid your hair, but you don't have to braid your hair. So when it comes to manipulation, obviously we are being gentle when we are washing your hair. When it comes to styling, because I know that is another big one, just choose something simple. You can either rock it out like a fro, do a low bun like what I have now. This is like my preferred thing, either a low bun or a claw clip. Just make sure it's not too tight so it's not pulling on your edges. Um, Wash and goes. You can do twists, you can do braids, you can really, wear your hair however you want to. Just make sure that it's not too tight and that it's not too much tension. If you are wanting to do more intricate styles like mini braids and mini twists, so you're not doing that every night because that would, take a while to, part and section and braid your hair just to take it out the next day. What I would suggest is like Sunday, wash your hair and then do your mini twists or mini braids and keep them in for the week. And then just go in and wash your hair with those mini twists, with those mini braids, and keep them throughout the week. And then whatever day you choose to redo your braids, then you would like take them out, wash and redo again, and then just wash with the braids in there. Hopefully that makes sense what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's talk about detangling. A lot of people are like, okay, detangling already takes me hours now. I can't imagine doing that every day. The more that you wash your hair and have it like hydrated, the less work that you have to do. So the more that you do it, the less work you have to do, the less tangles that you have. Your hair is not going to be tangled because you're doing it every day. So you wash, you condition, you detangle, you rinse, you throw in your styler or, maybe a hair milk, throw in some twist, or if you do a wash and go, throw in a mousse, dry it. The next day, when it's time to wash your hair, you literally just did it. You're not allowing your hair time to tangle. So there's not going to be much to tangle. So what I personally like to do, some people, they only finger detangle, and then some people only use like a detangling brush, like the Tangle Teaser or the Unbrush, whatever you like. I personally like to do a hybrid. So what I will do is like the beginning of the week, like Monday, I will go in with the Tangle Teaser just to start it off. And then the next day, Tuesday, I'll just use my fingers. Wednesday, I'll just use my fingers. And then, like Thursday or Friday, I'll go in with the brush again just to make sure that I didn't miss anything, didn't miss any spots, so I don't have any like secret locks forming in my head. But yeah, you can totally finger detangle, or you can go in with the styling brush, or you can do like me and do a hybrid. But again, even if you like whichever one you choose, it's not going to be a lot of work because we're doing this every single day. So we're not allowing our hair the chance to sit and dry out and like tangle and intertwine with the shed hairs that we lose every day. It's going to get easy, especially when you make it a part of your shower routine. Next is going to be hard water. So, what do you do if you live in an area that has hard water? The answer to that is a chelating shampoo. Now, we all should be still clarifying 1 to 2 times a month. If you live in an area with hard water, make sure that your clarifying shampoo has the ability to remove hard water mineral deposits, and it will say that on the label. It will say like removes hard water, removes copper, chlorine, like it will say it on the label. Malibu C is a good brand. Odell has one. Eva NYC has one. Kristen S has one. I will put them in the description box, but there are a lot of brands that are very affordable that have shampoos that remove that hard water buildup, so you don't have to worry about that messing up your hair. The last thing is hygral fatigue. It really is about protein moisture balance. Hygral fatigue is basically when your hair gets like soggy and it just kind of is limp and loses its form. There's some debate. Some people say it's real, some people say it's not real. Either way, you need to have balance. It is all about a protein moisture balance. So you really want to make sure you're getting that. If you have like a little bit of protein in your shampoo and conditioner, or maybe you don't have protein in your shampoo and conditioner, but you have a little bit in your styler, or you have a little bit in your leave-in that you're using, you don't need it in every single step necessarily, but just make sure that you have it implemented in there so you're keeping that balance. You don't want to go hardcore with the protein because then your hair will start snapping off, but you definitely want to make sure that you have it implemented in your routine, and then just listen to your hair. If your hair is kind of feeling like brittle and hard, maybe, ease up on the protein. If your hair is feeling kind of like soggy and saggy, maybe, add a little bit more protein. You don't need to do anything drastic, just listen to your hair. And a bonus is deep conditioning. Deep conditioning originally was just like if you did something drastic and you needed to like really hydrate your hair and repair your hair. But because we are washing every single day, we're not giving our hair time to dry out. In my opinion, you don't really need a deep conditioner. If that is something that you wanted to implement anyway, I would choose a deep conditioner like either the Aussie 3 Minute Miracle, or I know Bounce Curl, they have a weightless hair mask that you can leave on for 3 to 5 minutes. Basically, just choose a hair mask that you don't have to leave on super long and that you don't have to use with heat. That way, it can still be a part of your shower routine. You can still put the deep conditioner on, do what you need to do in the shower, rinse it out, and go about your day. Personally, I don't really deep condition because when I'm in the shower, I've got the steam from the shower and the conditioner sitting on my hair. So I'm like already getting that steaming deep conditioner effect, if you know what I mean. Thank you for watching. If you have any topics that you want me to cover, drop them down in the comments below. I will be posting every Monday at 8 p.m. and this will just be like our little nighttime chit chat where I share my hair journey with you and help you with yours. Okay, so this video was more towards people who want to wash their hair every single day. Next week, the video is going to talk about if you want to wash more frequently, but you don't want to wash every single day. Maybe you just want to wash twice a week. Next week, the video is going to be showing you how to go about doing that, what types of shampoos you should use, if you should co-wash or not. So definitely tune in next week.